Wither. Okay. Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Lingo. I put together a bunch of guesses. I wasn't entirely sure about anything, but one of my guesses was right with wither. So wither. Witless, it starts with wit, so we got rid of the less and added her. Litter. Wither. It has an I-T-E-R. I guess it has the E-R. Okay, it has We got rid of the lit and added with. And then anthem, we got rid of the an and the m and kept the. Which makes sense because we got rid of, like a start and an end and replaced them with something else. And so that way this one was too long. So each of them is looking kind of like straight back to explain it. Okay, that one does totally work. Great. So, I still have not been able to figure out the egg one. The best example that I've come up with so far was egg, boiled egg, remove some letters to get bold, B-O-L-D, and the opposite of bold could be meek or dull, which are words that I tried here. And I liked both of them because they had double letters, and I thought there might be a thing going on with double letters here. Wither doesn't really appear anywhere else here, at least not yet. And wither. Just because sometimes the clues seem to be going with one another. It's trying to do some kind of play on with, which it didn't happen there either. I don't mind guessing an answer and then back solving, because these are very challenging. But I'm going to keep looking at the remaining clues. So I'm trying to figure out what look could mean as a green box here. It's at the letter level, so it could mean the letters L-O-O-K. That seems weak. I was thinking to look is to see? Could it be the letter C? So I need a philosopher that starts with C? Or look. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a door. I'm looking at lavender. I'm looking at, this. But that also begs the question then over here. What am I looking at? I'm looking at nothing, or I'm looking at the wall. And there's no letters. Like a lavender door does not give me letters the same way that a hedge that was spelling out D-I-C-E in the hedge maze or whatever was giving me letters. Okay, I spent a lot of time on a number of these, and so I started getting a number of hints, including a couple of solutions. For this one, someone said, I tried a bunch of things. I tried lizard egg, turtle egg, caviar roe, spider egg, beluga roe, turkey egg, pigeon egg, trying to do all kinds of things where I'd reduce it and then negate it. And I also tried just looking up words, four-letter opposites and antonyms, trying to come up with possible things that I could back solve. But someone said this is a particular type of egg you'd only find at a certain time of year. And I was like, oh, of course, Easter egg. East, west. So this is going to be west. Yes, of course. Okay. So that was a hoot. West. This one, I'd actually come up with addition as sounding like addition and tried to put it in here, and it was the wrong number of letters. I don't understand the layout of these boxes. So addition Arcadian 16, look. I guess I'm about to travel, so this one I got the answer for, and I also don't love it. It is kind of like a subcategory of philosopher, Taoist, but let's go look at why both of these are answers. Oh, you, Brian. That just appeared here after I solved the last puzzle in here. Okay. I'll have to think about that. But let's go look at a couple of locations. So for one, if I go to this thing, which you witness from the purple lavender room, and it said, look, and there was a purple door behind it saying, hey, purple context. If I'm standing on purple, look at what I'm looking at. Taoist. Which I guess is kind of like a type of philosopher. And I think the first time I looked at this for one of the 6-letter words, like I tried typing this in the 6-letter word room over here, just because I noticed that that word was right there and facing me. So that's one of the things to look for. And then the other one, I think the scorpion painting brings me here. Yeah, I'd noticed the 8 plus 8 here before. The Arcadian. Addition, 8 plus 8 becomes 16, I guess is the answer to that room. So, I don't love those puzzles, and at this point I'm ready to just take some clues and be done with them. And okay, you, Brian, moved over there, which means, is this now a doorway that I can go through? It is. And there's more puzzles. Okay, hold on. So 1, 2, 3. These have not changed. So that's noteworthy. And in here, I can't read that. It's too far away. 111156 4 7. Oh, the letters. So M and W I've totally seen. They're on the roof of that one building. Y I have not seen. S I definitely saw. And C is missing. Okay. So these are the 4 letters of the alphabet. So S I think is white on white. And I kind of know where it is. So I'm going to go try to find that, and I'm going to go try to get the M and the W again, because this at least is something that I understand. So yeah, I will meet you over there. So this has got to be the M and the W, right? I've tried this before. It doesn't accept that as an M. And it doesn't accept that as a W. Do I have to be like looking at it like this? Like straight up? Given how much trouble I had with my mouse. Yeah, I'm gonna go ask about that as well, because I'm pretty sure this has got to be the answer for those letters, because I haven't seen them anywhere else. And it totally looks like an M and a W. So yeah, let me go ask. Okay, it seems like this is not the locations of M and W. I just found someone else's hint that W is actually in the egg. So, yeah. Let's go back over there and take a look at that then. So I can just jump off to get over to the egg over here. Oh, this is like as high up as I've ever been over here. I didn't realize that you could make this jump and get all the way up on top of the egg and see the world from this perspective. Alright, that's nice. So, if I were looking for a W, I don't think I see one here. It might be in the inner egg, which is located, I always forget where that is. And this is a teleport coming from, not going to. So yeah, let me go find that. Yeah, the egg's not hard to get to. Okay. So if we go into the egg, this is the W, isn't it? I never figured out what this was for. It's because this is a W, isn't it? Maybe not. That looks kind of like a W. Oh, that time it registered. Okay. The first time it did not. I worry that some of these are too finicky. Okay, so if that's the W, I know I've seen the S somewhere in the world. White on white, and so it might be like over in this corner right here. It is. Okay, that's the S. So then I don't know where the Y is and the M is. But now that I've seen the W, I have a better context for thinking about the M. And I can go looking for the Y. So yeah, let me try to do those on my own for a little bit. Well, I didn't manage to find M or Y. 111156. It registered dice 5 and 6. I know where all of the dice are, but it didn't register them. Now that I know how picky it can be about the mouse, let's take a look at some of them. So, one of them is completely obvious. This is die number 1. I'm looking at it. What if I'm looking at it straight here? It's not taking it. And I'm looking right at it. So yeah, I don't understand why it doesn't accept it. I've tried it from the bottom too. I've tried it from like different angles. And I know that it's black surrounded by white. So yeah, some of these just don't work. I think I might give up at this point. At this point, I'm just like looking for hints and like things don't work. It seems like there's one more room of puzzles though, at least. Like, I would like to advance to the rest if I could. Like, apparently I'm missing some things over here, although, like, these might be some of those things. So there's 2 letters to find that would open up this. There's 4 dice to find that I've already found that would open up this. And then 7 other things, which might be like these 6 and something else or something. I'm just going to see if I can get some information about why the dice aren't working. So I was just about to type up a question about why my dice entry weren't working, and then it occurred to me that I'm a dummy. It had been a very long time, near the beginning of the game, when I still didn't know everything that was going on in level 2, that I found 5 and 6. And at that time, I forgot about the fact that when I typed them, I didn't type the numeral 5 on my keyboard. I typed the word F-I-V-E. So here, I need to type the word O-N-E. There we go. Okay. I kind of remember where some of these is, but I also have them in my notes. Let's see, the globe had number 2, and the globe is by the giant G. And the giant G is somewhere in the background over here, I think. Oops, I fell in the maze. Yeah, let's see. And then the 3 was like on a big orange cube that's like in the outside world that we would be able to see. Okay, so there's the G. So the globe will be over there with 2. And 4 is purple pink. It's right over there next to the Pantheon kind of thing, which you can get to out the well, I could go to the purple pyramid, which is the scorpion. So let's do that. So if I go here, scorpion. This is not the purple pyramid. I misremembered. Am I near the G? Kind of-ish. If I go this way. I still can't get to the G from over here. Okay, I still don't know how to navigate this map, despite having spent like 60 hours in it. Oh my gosh, that needs more fast travel, or just like the fly ability at the end or something. That would be my suggestion. Okay, so I walked over the roofs to the G. Here is to TWO. Alright, great. I guess I'll walk the roofs over here as well. If I just do this, FOUR. Great. And then 3 was orange on red or something in a cube. I didn't immediately see it from the rooftop. Oops. Well, I've fallen in there. Oh, it is here. It's yellow on red. Here we go. THREE. Do I have to be closer? Maybe? THREE. There we go. So, is that all of the dice? All of the dice. The lucky. The lucky. Great. Oh, I got an achievement for it. And it's the dice. Okay, cool. And so I don't feel like hunting down these letters, but it sounds like I would just get an achievement. This, I think, used to say 7, so 6. So this must be the final puzzle. So if I got this, and I got this, wherever it is, and these two and these, that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4 more things. And then I guess there's even more things. I don't know, but this explains, like, these are like all of the final structures that I think that I had not gotten to. Like, I spent a bit of time also just like looking here, and I'm like, what buildings have I never been into? And sometimes it's not even buildings, sometimes it's like teleporter hallways, and so like figuring that kind of stuff out from the roof. But basically it came down to the, oh, this even changed, it changed from a yellow building to a dice. And so this would probably change to, I don't know, some kind of letter cube or something. And then I guess I can't really get on the roof from the back to see what the final building back there would be. I guess if I was on the yellow roof, I could see. Yeah. But I don't know. I had a lot of fun with the puzzles here. The very end game is not as much fun to me, and I've already gotten plenty of enjoyment out of this game. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Lingo, a very good puzzle game. There was some of the challenges at the very end of level 2 that I didn't do, and I didn't finish off level 1, but I felt like level 1 was good, but not as well put together. It was much harder to navigate. It involved a whole lot more with mazes and all white hallways, and not being able to view things from the rooftops, and so level 2 seems kind of like an evolution on the design, so I'm kind of happy with my own playthrough that I advanced from level 1 to level 2 pretty quickly and spent most of my time in level 2, because it just seems like a more fun area. And I know there's a lot of like custom maps that people have made for this game as well, and so if you're looking for more content and you have this game, it's definitely possible to get it. Yeah, but this is a place that I finally feel happy, good enough to feel good about just kind of like completing things here. So I guess to finish things off, let's once again type in the Ascendant and whoosh, see the credits. So yeah, Brenton, thanks for a fun game and all the people who worked on it. And yeah, also, like, if you have the puzzles in mind, other than the puzzle design and kind of like the meta puzzle and then creating the environments, like, I feel like from a development point of view, this game isn't like too hard to develop. It's the puzzles that are hard to develop, but like it was mostly like a world of cubes where you could type in words on inputs. Like, as far as game development goes or whatever, like, this is one that I feel I could program if I wanted to and had the level design. And so that's just kind of like a neat aspect of the game, just from a game development point of view. Like, a lot of games seem to have like a lot of more complicated, physics and, when you have combat or whatever, like making sure that it feels good and doing coyote time for jumps and all kinds of things for platforming that are kind of like complicated algorithms and things to have to work out. And this one is just kind of like display a bunch of cubes around the world and have a button where you can type in input. In any case, fun game, but I'm going to move on to something else. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'll see you again soon. For now, bye-bye.